Does this look sketchy to you?
So pathetic. How long did this take you? 3 hours?
5 minutes, actually. I am a black belt.
They don't give out black belts for things that are stupid. If I can skin a mule deer in less than 10 minutes, I ought to be able to cut my own.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Good evening, Tone Disciples. Look at what we've got here. This right here is God's own amplifier.
Pie Jesu Domine, dona eis requiem.
We've got a, well, it's all ripped apart. I've got some footage of this thing all put together as I received it. Maybe I'll throw that in as some B-roll.
All right, we're gonna build a new B-roll set today.
But this is a Magnatone Etsy MP5 head from I don't even know. Well, we can probably look at the transformer. Hold on, let's take a look at the transformer. Yeah, this ain't sketch. Oh, finger in the frame. That's a mortal sin right there.
So I don't want to like harp on the whole notion of sin, but it's real. It's a real thing in our lives.
Shit. Why'd you ask? Can you read that? There's no decodes right there. What the hell's going on here? Magnatone. I don't know. 60s. All right. 1960s, early 60s, mid 60s. I don't know. It's cool though. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. I've already done some work on this. Hold on. Let me flip you over. I'll fix you in post.
Well, did they know it was a rough cut? Well, we'll fix it in post. Look, don't underestimate post-production magic, Chip.
I already did a little work on here. Checked all the electrolytics, and they were friggin' way out. Way out. So, the negative bias, I actually found... This originally was a Sangamo. It was this guy right here. No, it wasn't. It was a Sangamo.
For the past 15 minutes now, you've been droning on about names. Toby Wong. Toby Wong. Toby Chung, fucking Charlie Chan.
Hey, Joe. Want me to shoot this guy?
Whatever it was. 100 micro. This is a mod 70, but I did find a nice spray Gatum. See that? Spray Gatum of the appropriate value. So I'm going to replace that with that. These other ones here are replaced. The can cap, I didn't fire it up when I tested anything, but the can cap was on the meter was showing was way out as well. But I was like, yeah, let's fire it up. We'll dial it up real slow. Maybe it'll form up. Fired it up to about 100 volts, 80, well, like 80 volts. Wasn't hearing anything out of my cab, but I turned the volume up on my guitar, played a G chord, and oh my lord. This is God's amplifier right here. We'll definitely get a demo of this at some point. This is going to be a short video. What I've also been doing, everything seems to work good. Just having trouble with the tremolo circuit. It's tremoloing, it's oscillating. The rate works fine, but the depth, it's just, there's no depth. I turned the rate down to like 1 pulse a minute, and you can hear it trying to tremolo. But anything faster than that, and 1 pulse a minute, 1 pulse a second, sorry. 1 pulse a second, and it tries to tremolo. I don't know what the verb is. And it just, anything, the rate any higher than that, and it doesn't hear it. You don't hear anything at all. So there's a depth problem, and I've just been going through the tremolo circuit trying to replace capacitors, and I re-rolled the roach. I put a new LDR in there, and it's just not getting any love. So I swapped out. This is a 12DW7. The low amplification factor triode is used for the tremolo circuits. That's 12DW7, 12DW7. So the low amplification factor portions of those tubes are controlling the tremolo circuit. I got some resistors on order. I'm going to replace the dropping resistors because I'm just not figuring this thing out. Of course, Tone Priest isn't the smartest guy in the world, but still, at some point, you got to replace the part that needs to be replaced, and that just hasn't happened yet. But we'll figure it out. I put a new LDR in the Roach, no change, doing the same exact thing. Messed around with some substitutions with capacitors, resistors, no love. So if anybody knows what's wrong with this thing, please let the Tone Priest know. I even swapped out the 12DW7 with the 12AX7. That just made the problem worse. So that's probably a clue.
Maybe. And maybe not. See, this dust is all messed up. You found a clue? That's a good question, Mr. Ritter.
But again, Tone Priest not smart. But anyway, yeah, this sucker sounds beautiful. Beautiful. So maybe I'll play a couple of quick chords. Hold on. I also replaced the power cord with a 3 conductor cable. Hey, check out this cool shirt. Get yours today. You know where to go. Oh, my cable's wrapped around the drum stool. Can't have that. Alright. We're dialed up to buck 16. Going through the current limiter. Still on the training wheels. But, sounds beautiful. The knobs only go up to 8, so you can't really dime it. I guess that's what, shillinging it?
So the lowest coin there value at the time was the farthing.
That's on 2. This thing is just clean. No matter how high you turn it up, you gotta turn it all the way up to 8 to really to get grit out of it. So let's do that. Please forgive my playing. I forgot to hook up the reverb tank. The reverb sounds awesome. Reverb's got 3 controls. It's got you know, the master, then it's got a tone, and then it's got a depth. So that's pretty awesome. But that's not hooked up, as you can see. Next time there'll be more for sure with this one. Woo! Very responsive. Tone stack. Yeah.
Now, let's go to the bridge pickup.
anyway, there you go. You get the idea. Again, very clean unless you crank the crap out of this thing. So if you're like a country guy or finger picking, chicken picking type of dude, or a jazzy guy or a blues guy, this is the shit right here. This is God's own amp. It sounds beautiful. I don't know how it sounds to you, but right here, it sounds wonderful. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. There'll be more as I get this thing up and running and all back to factory fresh condition. Have yourselves a wonderful evening.
Done.